apply intermediate value theorem a few times, but we want to be careful with how we do this. Just make sure that we're going to be good. So I'm going to draw a rough sketch of this. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, so here's my axes, my x-axis, here's my y, here's my other side, here's my y. And now here we go. Let's see. So -2. -2 brings out -2. So let's say that this is a point right here. Then I have -1 as being 5. Now, it gives you that f is a continuous function. So let's say this is 5 up here. I don't know. 5 right here. Doesn't matter. Not to scale. Okay. Here's 5. Now, it's asking for what the fewest possible number of zeros on this interval is. So this is the x values, and they're spread out among that interval, some select values of f. And it gives you that f is continuous. And you want to count the fewest possible number of zeros. So basically, you want to have a good understanding of intermediate value theorem, because if I have this point over here and this point over here, by intermediate value theorem, we know that I cannot make a continuous function from that point to that point without crossing the x-axis at least once. So we cross the x-axis at that one point right there. Okay, now let's just graph out these pieces and let's see each point, and then we'll see. So 0, 2, let's say that's 0, 2 right here, this point right there. 1, -4, so this is 1. Again, not to scale at all, -4 way down here. 1, -4, 2, -1, and then 3, +3. Okay, so now look, you want to make it so that way it's continuous, and you want to cross the x-axis with as fewest as possible. So from -2 to -1, I have to cross the x-axis at least once. Now from -1 to 0, I don't need to cross the x-axis, I could just go like that. But now, from 0 to 1, I have to cross the x-axis, there's no question. I have to get to this point over here. Then from 1 to 2, I don't need to cross the x-axis, I could just go there. But then from 2 to 3, I absolutely must cross the x-axis. So how many times was I forced to cross the x-axis by intermediate value theorem? 1, 2, 3 times. And that is the fewest possible number of zeros on this interval, being that you know f is continuous.